How and why did you start playing tennis?
Basically, at home where I live, we have a tennis court, and basically our family, we have few houses around that my grandfather built, and one of the lands, my papa, my father, and my uncle, they really like it to play tennis, and they had one land in between two houses from my mom and from my aunt, and they decided on their 30s maybe to build the tennis court. So basically I grew here, I grew with tennis, I grew with them, and since kid I go to the tennis court to see my father. I had to see the group of the tennis that come to play. So that's how I started, at home and with my papa and the fathers of my father, and the friends of my father. Yes,
So
basically.
you didn't have much chance to play other sport, kind of.
No, because they play during the weekends a lot, during the week sometimes. So basically, I just started there, and one of the friends of them, he was a tennis coach, and then he said straight away to my father that I had a lot of talent, a lot of skills,
Yeah.
and for me it was so natural and so easy. So and he said, okay, let's give some lessons to the kid. Basically started with Luis. Luis was my first coach, and he was friend of my father and friend of the friends of the family of tennis. Let's say it was a kind of a big group, like 10 every weekends, and during the week also they play a lot.
Which age did you start?
I was around 3, 4.
So
3, 4.
You don't remember life without tennis, actually.
No. For me, tennis is since kid. For me, tennis is part of my family. It's part of home, you know. So for me, it's good feeling. Tennis. It's like it's normal.
Not just a sport, but it's a lifestyle, kind of what it feels.
Yeah, because look, at 3, 4, I start with them with adults, and I played my first tournament at 5 that I won. But I remember I felt so easy because I was used to play with adults, and then the kids, they so no power, like no, it's so easy to beat them, you know. Like I remember that my first tournament, it was to win a bicycle, and I won so easy the tournament because I was used to other level from them, you know. Like,
well, you asked me if I know. I don't know, but I can imagine that if you are used to play with adults, was
yes,
to play against kids. Yeah.
yes. And for example, the kids, they play with junior racket. I played with almost already with the adults racket, like yes. So
yeah, I think it's clear that since a very
yes.
Great.
And then I won that culture of winning, that I really like it, that feeling, you know. And I kept it, you know. At 7, I won again the tournament. So I like it, this feeling.
That comes mostly from you, or it was inspired by your family, or that tennis group, like the friends from you?
No, I remember to copy my father because I liked his technique, so I tried to copy him. But then the people were so nice to me, and they helped me so much. And for example, they, not only my father, the friends, they stay in the court to play with me, and they teach me how to do, you know, straight away. So basically, for me, they were my first coaches, you know. Like I really like it.
I can imagine that they are very proud about the player and the athlete you became later on.
Yes, later on, I think they had no idea about my career and all this. But yes, I know all of them, and I say to them that because of you, you know, like because of you, it's true. Because I don't know, maybe also my talent, but like from them it came, you know.
Sure. But I think it's very important that when you are a kid, you have those reference that you end up copying or looking up to them.
Yes, And they were not that type, like, no, kid here, go away, we have to play. No, they include me. Like, I was there, I watched, but I was there all day watching, waiting for my hour to play when they finished, you know. But I was there looking. I was not there and going out. I was like watching every point, watching everything from them, waiting for my time to go and play a bit with them, you know. And maybe I was all afternoon waiting to play 20 minutes or 30 minutes. You know?
Yeah, that's really cool.
But it was natural, not like forced by nobody, you know.
Yeah. And it's nice because you hear stories in different sports of kids that have a similar examples, that they were just spending the entire evening in football pitches or hockey pitches or something like that, looking up to the adults playing. And I hope that culture and that habit is not, we are not losing that, because now there are a lot of distractions for kids.
Yeah.
Technological distractions as well. I know you also like some technological.
I have a daughter, and if I say to her, let's say, to be there watching tennis, no, it's impossible.
Yeah.
The new generation, it's impossible. They have the iPad, they have everything. It's like they don't have the same feeling. I don't know. It's different.
Also, less patience and less. I think the attention span is a bit different from us, because now they are used to easy consuming, fast consuming. So it's different generation.
And we should not like force them to be like us as we were. No, they are different. They are like in different energy. I don't know. It's so different.